Radiance ban.
Game 2.
What is with Duck and using people's first names in the chat?
I don't know, he's like really obsessed with my first name now. You said it's cool, I guess, but now he like is completely obsessed with
10
it.
seconds to pick.
Alright, I actually need to leave this lobby and go set up the other one, so I guess I'll watch that game instead.
Yikes.
Wait,
Yikes.
what's the other lobby?
Who else
Diva. Diva's also playing today.
Who's Diva playing?
One pass.
Oh, that's not the game I want to watch.
Bye.
Dire's ban. Radiance ban.
Are they not going to ban the Shadow Demon? My god.
Dire's ban.
Alright. Mouse is learning, he's evolving.
She's beginning to believe.
Claire said he had to go, but he stayed in the chat.
Very powerful.
Very powerful. They banned the Dazzle. We're gonna see phenomenal different heroes.
Wait, Lich. Oh no, they banned the Lich item.
That's just bad.
Thought they didn't ban the Lich there for a second. I got really scared.
Also, Mouse and picking one-trick players, name a more iconic duo.
Oh, Ben.
I saw that coming. That's Pano's second most played hero. I don't know what that's about though. Big easy hero, I guess. I don't think I've ever seen Caff play Shaman.
DZ, it seems like a DZ hero.
It seems like an easy hero.
Well, maybe this cast will be better now that the negative influence that is Claire is gone.
I thought I was a negative influence.
Team pick. Lion.
Alright, now I'm confused.
That's
This
a
is- this
DZ
is a-
hero. That's
no.
the DZ hero, man.
No, this is a Duck mid lion, isn't it?
Okay, it might be, but if not, Lion is a very D's hero.
Alright. If this is a Duck mid lion, I would not be surprised.
Me neither. The last time I played mid Lion, I got like banned from in-houses, so you remember that.
I do remember
No one
that.
wanted to play with me anymore.
I still don't want to play with you. Kappa?
25 finger kills. Never forget.
I really would like to see this happen in a real game.
If I were playing this season, I'd totally meme super hard and play like Lion mid.
Hey, I know you would. That's why you're not allowed to play this season. We put you in the caster box. And what is this?
I put myself in the caster box. Abaddon. Is that a Shmeezy hero? Death
So
Rocket,
I
maybe?
feel, this seems to me like a counter to the Lion Shaman thing. Because Abaddon just does not care about that duo at all.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's kind of cool, I guess, but at the same time, like,
Dire's ban.
now you have an Abaddon on your team. I don't think Abaddon's very good.
Yeah, I think Abaddon is pretty meh.
I think Abaddon's actually garbage.
Yeah, I don't think he's that good at all.
Every time I've seen that hero, it just goes so poorly.
Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
I wonder if this is a 3 Abaddon or a 4 or 5 Abaddon.
Radiance ban.
It would be kind of neat to see the Radiance Abaddon.
Radiance Abba.
Yeah. I believe in Radiance Abba, to be truthful.
I also believe in Radiance Abba, considering Radiance is my favorite item. Got like Radiance in like 120
seconds to
games,
pick.
like a 78% win rate with that item.
5 seconds. Hurry,
It's a
hurry.
strong item.
Good item. Usually
It's like-
it's because when you get a Radiance, you're really far ahead, but
Yeah.
that's irrelevant.
I think there's an Abaddon meta at one point where you went Midas into Radiance into Octarine as a 3. It was the greediest build I've ever seen. I really like to see somebody try it.
Yeah, that
They
sounds
banned the storm. They ain't having it, dude.
very bad. I don't want to deal with that again.
Instant lifestealer ban from Buck team. Don't know what that's about.
I'm gonna pick some big boy.
I guess
Also, it
They
has the
didn't-
spell immunity, which I guess.
they didn't ban the jug though, and if they don't pick the jug here, I'm gonna be very confused.
Radiant team are now picking.
Tide. That's a big boy.
That's I guess. I guess lifestealer does okay against Tide. Kraken Shell just kind of gets rid of open wounds though, so it's kind of a wash.
Yeah, but you can like sit in lane and hit creeps, which is all you really want.
Yeah, both people in that lane just hit each other. That's kind of it.
You take anchor smash damage, but you can kind of just regen it all back up by
Yeah,
hitting him
you
like
lose all
twice.
the anti smash damage, and you can't kill him because he purges open wounds. So it's just Give some bulk to the Caff team though after picking Shaman Lion, which is just the squishiest thing in the world.
Very squishy.
Someone sneezes at the Shaman Lion, they'd actually die.
I do want to see the Ags Refresher Shadow Shaman though. Oh, Brewmaster.
That means this is a support Abba then.
I'm pretty sure B Swift is the only person in this league who I've seen successfully play Brewmaster.
I believe this Death Rocket guy plays Micro Heroes.
Does he?
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
looked
saying
up
it's
his,
gonna be bad. I'm just saying that I think that generally that hero is too high skill for LD12 players.
A high skill roll. Just don't level your ult, it'll be fine.
There you go. Oh, that's my best hero for sure.
Yes. Gross.
Probably better than my Phoenix at this point, since Phoenix is out of the meta, kind of.
More like a Brewmaster is really ridiculous.
Yeah, he's not like... When the patch first came out, he was Omega ridiculous. Now he's less ridiculous, but he's still very good.
No, he's just ridiculous instead of Omega ridiculous.
Yeah. I like that hero, it's a lot of fun. I like slapping people with my stick. Although I can't land the 80% crit chance and it really tilts me. Ooh,
I have seen
Terrorblade.
that.
That's not the pick into Brewmaster.
I agree.
Even, alright, even if you're counting on this guy being bad, it's still not a good pick.
No, it's not.
You can't sunder the pandas. The panda, the water panda purge Q instantly destroys all your illusions. I don't know if he can micro that well. It's possible that he just won't use the purge and TB will be fine. But still, like, he can solo kill you just because you can't sunder him.
He's gonna get rolled in lane though, which is an issue.
Yeah, that too.
TB's max health got reduced even more, so he's actually like a piece of paper.
Yeah, Brewmaster crits do a lot of damage even if you have armor.
Yeah.
And then his
I'm a
Q
little
does a
concerned.
massive amount.
About the amount of squish on the Caff team right now. They have very little health.
Yeah, but, like...
Can't be alive if you're dead.
I mean,
you know?
Terrorblade has very high armor. And
I guess
Radiant
that's
doesn't
true.
have like a massive amount of magic damage. In lane, it'll be really hard, but once lane is over, I mean, currently they don't really have a great way
They
to like do
also
a ton of
only
damage.
take 3 heroes for Radiant, so I think
True.
Jerry's
I mean,
out
they
on
need
that.
a magic hero, is what I'm saying. That's not a magic
That's-
hero. That hero
that's-
actually loses really hard to Terrorblade.
That's kind of true.
If you're laning into Terrorblade, which I don't know why you would be, the spin does a lot of damage. Late game though, Terrorblade just hits you, right? And you die. And your ult does no damage because the hero has 80 armor.
I mean, your
Shark's
ult
just
does
not
okay
good.
damage.
10 seconds to
They've got Manta. They've got a bunch of illusions though for Manta and for Under Image though, so he doesn't take all that damage.
Yeah, like unless you go Battle Fury, which then you're going Battle Fury. Like, the illusions are really tanky because of their armor. TB is really tanky because of his armor. Shark just isn't a good pick. It might just be a comfort pick.
I like the Storm, not the Storm, but the Conca band from Caff. That would have been very good for Mous.
Yeah.
Mous has not gotten to play his Conca a single time, having gone to mid. It's kind of sad. It's been banned every single game.
Only 10 seconds.
I didn't like the TB pick into Brewmaster, and then I didn't like the Juggernaut pick into TB even more. So
Yeah.
I'm like, of course, if Jug gets really fat really fast, he can kill a TB. But if they're equal in farm, like TB wins, I think. Like if you spin on a TB, he's just gonna kill you. Like if you are spinning, you are dead.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
Dire team pick.
Zeus, there you go. That's good.
Yeah, that's pretty good, I think.
A huge counter to Terrorblade.
And their supports for Shaman Lion, right? So they're so squishy too. Like this is kind of sad.
I think Zeus is slightly worse now against TB, but Chain Lightning was the main damage before, and it still is a lot of damage. But like you can't get the static field on your W anymore, which was like an extra 50-100 damage. But
field on your what?
so static field used to be AoE every time you cast a spell.
Yeah.
Now it's only units affected by your spells. So Lightning Bolt doesn't trigger static fields in the AoE around you.
Oh, you mean for the illusions? I see. Okay.
Yeah. Which like before that wasn't really the main source of damage, but it definitely helped. I mean, Chain Lightning is the big thing. I mean, it's also just a lot of magic damage against Terrorblade, who is
TB's max health is so low now.
So low, and
like
his
starting strength is like 16, and his strength growth is like 1.5 or something like stupid low.
I definitely think Zeus is still very good against this hero.
Yeah, and just the support duo squishy too. At least I assume Lion's not their mid.
This is probably a position for Abaddon, looking at it now, which I think
I said that right after they picked the Brewmaster, you animal.
Did you? I don't listen to you.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't like position 4 Abaddon. I don't even like position 3 Abaddon, but I feel like if you pick that hero, he has to get farm.
Yeah, he does. I don't like Abaddon, especially don't like support Abaddon.
The hero doesn't have enough mana to like spam his W, which would be good. Like if he could spam his W, he'd be good. He does not have enough mana to spam his W.
Very true. I'm hoping for a mid lion this game. I don't think it's gonna be a mid lion. But I'm hoping for it.
I don't think it is.
I don't know how mid lion versus Zeus goes. Truthfully,
I think you just get pressed at a lane, honestly.
That sounds like a lion loss to me, but at the same time, I don't know. They're gonna random their pick here.
Morphling.
That's a duck hero, it looks like.
It's pretty good here, I think.
I don't know if that was a good choice.
I think it's fine. You don't really die to Zeus. You can get on top of the Zeus and like one-shot him with your
No, you definitely die to the Zeus.
He can't, even if you're like full agi, the Zeus can't kill you with one volley of spells. And
you can't one-shot you, but he takes a very large percentage of your health.
And you just start morphing strength and you're fine.
I think the greater problem here is that they lose a TB on their team.
Yeah, the TB's gonna be rough.
Not only do they have a TB, they've got a Tide, and Tide's gone from being like a moderately greedy offlaner to like an uber greedy offlaner, so this is just a lot of greed.
Yeah, Duck's team likes greed.
And both their supports need a blink to be actual heroes, which is not good.
Duck's team really likes picking greedy heroes.
Also, this is a one position Abaddon.
Is it?
No, they put Deathrock in mid. This is Mouse back in
mid.
safe lane. I see what's
Mouse
up.
is on safe lane.
This is a Mouse safe lane. Yeah, I'm like, this is their one player on the Abaddon. Mouse actually just went and took safe lane again.
Death Rocket. It's probably just like the best Zeus player out of the group or something. Like Mouse wanted to play Jug, he didn't want to play Zeus.
I think it's probably more accurately Mouse didn't want to play Zeus and gave it to someone.
And gave it to someone else, and then he's just the better of the two
Level
Zeus
20,
players.
what is this?
Wait, Penelo's a level 25 Venge too? I thought it was just Lich?
What? I didn't know.
I didn't know.
I didn't know.
I thought it was just the Lich.
Me too, man.
It's a level 25 Venge.
How do you have two Master Tier heroes?
I don't actually know.
This is actual addiction tier levels of Dota.
This is... And being this low MMR.
Alright, Chen, no flame.
Yikes, man.
No flame, Chen.
Oh, how do you actually... This is insane, actually. Wow. Wow. Didn't know the Venge was level 25 too.
Yeah, this is incredible.
Man, it's very rare to see one level 25. They just
You
have
be
two.
collecting 25 months. I hate people that put the ward in this spot. It really activates me.
Activates you.
Look,
Oh,
look at this ward. It doesn't see anything.
Yeah, it kind of doesn't. You need to move it like forward a little bit, right?
I just literally not there.
If you move it forward, it sees like down this direction.
Okay, right, but if you're trying to get lane wards, you put them like here, so you can see this way. And
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know why
for
you
sure.
want to see this, but if you want a lane ward, you put it like in
Yo,
here.
I put my wards here.
That's fair.
Right at the edge of the tower. It's pretty funny.
No, the real trick is you go over to this part in the trees, and then you stand right here, and you place your ward like right here.
Mm.
Then you can see the whole lane.
Yo, TB popped meta.
And yet, even as the match began,
That's way too early.
Yeah, he's gonna have a rough time.
That's losing lane levels early. That's not good.
I think TB's
So
gonna
is
have
this-
a rough time into this dual lane actually.
So is this a 3 brew or a 3 abatement?
I actually don't know.
I don't know either. Caff?
No
Okay,
idea.
it's stacking stones.
It's a tri-lane, dude.
Instantly popped.
They're tri-laning this.
Yeah, meta just ran out. That's not good.
Oh, Caff's
No,
TP
Caff
bottom. They're
TP
not
ran
actually
out.
tri-laning. They just wanted to try and get a first blood.
I hate tri-lanes, so...
I also dislike tri-lanes.
I don't think the things that made tri-lanes unviable before are gone. And so it's not good.
They're definitely more viable. I still think they're bad though.
The thing is the reason tri-lanes were not viable previously is that denies took all the XP, so you literally could not level. And you'd be level 2 at like 8 minutes, and you'd lose the game. And that still happens.
learn from your mistakes.
Also, Mous is one of those people that queues up his entire inventory.
Yep.
Just activates them. Alright, can we talk about B-Swift? And instead of having a TP in his TP slot, he's got a clarity.
He always has a clarity there.
Alright, and Caff doesn't have anything there.
Vanilla also doesn't have anything there.
Neither does Doc.
Might be a spectator bug for the empty slots. But I know the clarity, he like actually sets it as a clarity for some reason, I think.
What is wrong with these people?
Don't know. Duck is doing
Yeah, I don't know
real
what's going on. I don't know what's going on in this top lane right now. I still don't know which one of these guys the core is.
mid. Death Rocket didn't bring any mana regen to lane on Zeus.
He'd actually not. That's such a hard. He actually just lost this lane so hard for that.
I think so. I think you have
That's
to get
literally
clarity.
got a bottle already.
Yeah, Duck is winning this lane very hard.
Also, why does Doc have a bottle on Morphling? Is this a meta I don't know
I'm
about?
sure it's fine. Duck just buys bottle on every hero. It's just his favorite item.
Doc does just like bottle too much.
I mean, last night he was like, I like bottle, I'll buy it on any hero I can.
In fairness, it's
Oh.
very good on.
Easy's in trouble.
He's fine.
They didn't get the 4th hit. No Jingu mastery for you.
That it's very hard to get the 4 hits on that because the basic duration is 4, and your attack speed is 1.4. and
Yeah, I know, it's
4.
really hard.
You're just never gonna get that off. It's horrible.
Duck is just sitting on like 2 HP because he knows the Zeus doesn't have any mana to nuke him. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
So he's just getting old elastics because his damage is super high. Is he shipping mana regen? He's shipping a bottle. I don't think that's enough.
I don't. That's definitely not enough, dude. You need more than that. But I don't think you can do clarities anymore. Duck will dive him to kill his clarity.
I mean, I think you can do clarities though.
No, I mean like Duck as a player will dive you to kill your clarity.
Yeah, I guess. But like, Zeus could sit really far back and then just have a clarity on. I mean, mangoes honestly. Just go mangoes. Mangoes are really good mid on that
That's a
hero.
fair choice.
He's just taking a lot of damage. He's fine though. I mean, honestly, yeah, you just go mangoes, right? If you're worried about your clarities getting broken, you just buy a bunch of mangoes, and even that's better than not getting any
Yeah.
CS because you don't have mana.
Yeah. Oh, Duck did the thing where he got 2 runes. That's very powerful.
Yeah, it's really good. Also, I see this a lot on Zeus, but like the way you have to play a Zeus lane is that like from level 1 to 2, you have to right-click all the creeps, because you don't actually have to sit back to get last hits at that point, right? Because you're not really
His-
in danger of dying. And then like
his
once you
damage
hit
is
level
really
3 and
hard.
it's much harder to last hit, then you like sit back and use all your mana.
It's just very hard to play. To use your right clicks because they kind of suck.
Zeus does a ridiculous amount of damage though.
It's
Like,
not the damage; it's the animation and the
the
attack.
animation's bad, but like his damage
The
makes
anim-
up for it.
Horrible, and his attack speed is
And
garbage.
there's a lot of mid laners with bad animations, right? But like they just do it.
This is literally CSing with range doom. Like this is horrible.
Nah, it's really not that hard to last hit on Zeus. Like your damage is so good that I've played Zeus a lot at this point. Like
Duck is hitting.
he is
Zeus
just
into his
diving
tower.
Zeus right now.
Duck is going to dive this guy. I really wish TPs existed in this game.
Oh,
That was possibly.
oh, okay, he got him. Nice TPs, man.
There were no TPs in there.
If
know I had
any
a TP,
person on Radiant's team had TP'd, their Duck would have died, or at least had to leave.
Yeah, Brewmaster had a TP and he's at level 2 Thunderclap. Venge had a
Venge
TP,
had a
he's got level
TP.
2 Stun.
I mean, Jug can't TP.
Abaddon should not TP, didn't have the mana for Photic Shield, wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, but like, I mean, Ven should have TP'd there, right?
Venge should have TP'd 100%.
For sure.
And if the Brew saw that his Venge, like, had dropped the monitor on the table and couldn't see what was going on the map, then he definitely TPs as well.
So the Abaddon is farming in this lane, which is absolutely the wrong choice, right? I mean, the hero doesn't do anything without farm, but he doesn't do much more with farm. Like,
I hate 4 Brew. I'm gonna say
I
that.
also hate 4 Brew. It was good, like, for right when the patch came out, and the hero was just ridiculous without any farm, and like his crits were huge, his W was really good. They've nerfed like his raw numbers really hard.
And
since
this
the
wasn't
patch
even
came
like a 721 patch. This is the 720 patch where like Vlad.
Yeah, yeah,
Second.
exactly. Yeah, you just buy Vlad's and then you're a good hero because Vlad's was good. Deathrock is just getting killed again by Duck.
Yeah, he's getting destroyed.
You have the waveform. There's a TP
Alright.
this time, but it's too late. It's way too
It
late.
is the Brewmaster this time. This is
Duck!
what I said.
Duck! That was so
Oh.
greedy from Duck, actually.
So remember what I said about if you're the Brew and you see your Venge player has dropped their monitor on the floor and can't see, you TP for this?
Yeah.
That's it right there.
Duck went super greed there. All he had to do was walk away strength morphing and maybe adaptive strike, but he started just right-clicking him.
He had a 1 too, like that was not the
Probably
move.
could have lived there.
Yeah, that was interesting. However, the Zeus did not get any XP from that.
Oh, yeah,
so,
the Zeus died first, so it's definitely still worth it for Duck, right? Like, it wasn't even a
Yeah,
bad play, it was just questionable.
He gave the Brew a lot of gold, which is like not great, I guess.
Yeah,
but
it's
the
whatever.
Brew,
The Brew's not, like, the farmer here.
yeah, the thing is, the Zeus is still
Gosh,
2
dude,
levels
that
under Duck.
adaptive
He's gonna
strike.
keep getting bonked. All right, this is not a
Duck,
good
the
thing.
dive. This is...
Where's the Venge TP?
He got him. He didn't even need the Venge TP.
What?
Duck
He just
is...
did it himself.
Duck is being so greedy right now.
Alright, so I believe someone has called Duck 4K mechanics 2K brain, and he hates when people say that, but I gotta say, man, you gotta learn.
Yikes. It's okay, Duck, I still love you.
Man, when you dive the tower and feed once, you're like, alright, that's not good. When you dive the tower and feed twice is when I report you in my pub. This is bad dives here.
Yeah, I think so. He doesn't have level 6. TP's just gonna hit him.
Oh, he's getting...
He's silencing
That's
himself.
interesting. Yeah, I didn't realize
Okay,
it
okay,
was-
so I've seen... last season, Sky played Abaddon into Terrorblade, and he built Vlad's Radiance, and every time Terrorblade pressed Reflection, he just killed himself. It was
I
hilarious.
actually watched that game.
It was
I watched that
hilarious.
game.
It was the greatest
It
thing
was
ever.
very funny.
Like,
Is he playing this season?
no, he's not.
Right?
I don't think so.
remember.
I don't think he's playing.
I think there's like 20 people that dropped out between that.
Because last season was canceling. I think it was just the patch was bad.
That's not true. I liked last season.
I thought it was fun, except for you
I'm-
griefing
I'm-
my lanes.
I'm tilted because we lost because your draft sucked, but
That's not why we lost, but
I will maintain this until I die, Chen. You
No.
can't make me believe
it's
anything
definitely not because my draft sucked. Like, our drafts were always fine. I think our drafts were probably the best in the league.
else.
Like,
That's not a high bar.
yeah, but you can't say my drafts sucked because I Like we basically never got outdrafted.
Moral of the story is I hate Lich. That's all I have to
You
say.
asked me to pick you Lich.
Alright, we're not talking about this anymore.
You can't say my draft sucked and then ask me to pick you Lich and like, man, your drafting sucks.
we're
I
not
asked
talking
you
about
to
this
pick
anymore.
this hero, and then
We're
you
not
picked it
talking
for
about
me.
this
This draft sucks. Yeah, because you're wrong. That's why we're not talking about it.
We're
Because
not
you're
talking about
wrong,
this.
and you know
Oh
it. Duck
my
is
God.
rotating top.
Why is the Zeus just walking up to top lane?
I
What
don't
is
know,
he
but
doing?
Duck is also walking up the top lane.
What is going on? Duck is just sitting on the shrine spot waiting, I guess.
He's gonna snipe one of these guys.
No, he's waiting for the Zeus to go back.
He
and
is, yeah.
I don't know if
There
that's
he
a good
is.
show.
Duck,
There
he's
he
actually
is.
morphing strength this time. Oh, he's getting the rune. That's what he's doing. Very smart.
There's actually 4 people here.
He has
Duck
his max
realizes
level
that he
4.
may have went that way. There was a haste rune, Duck.
Why is he going full agi, dude? This
Because
is...
they just did the Zeus ult, he wants to heal.
Dude, that if that Zeus had just like blind lightning bolted, Duck would have been so dead.
He might still be dead.
He might still be dead, yeah.
Alright, so even if he's not dead
Okay,
here,
space
right,
created, dude. Space created. They popped Brewmaster ults?
Alright,
Yikes.
yeah, that's not it.
Oh man.
That's
Space
not it.
created.
Yeah, I'm like, that's a pretty bad play from Duck because he's not farming this whole time. But then that happened, and I feel less bad about it now.
Yo, Jug is farming though. Mouse is doing really well.
Mous has showed that he is truly a safe lane player at heart, and he wants to play safe lane, and he's forced to play mid.
Absolutely, Mouse does best when he can just AFK farm.
I don't know, Mous has been picking himself AFK farm. Is a weird thing I've noticed.
Just
you
first
can
pick
definitely-
Deuce.
You can definitely just pick heroes that fit his playstyle, and he's just not doing that.
Duck dove mid again.
Yeah, I'm not even watching mid anymore because it's just been the same thing happening like the last 5 times. That was a very unnecessary snake ward. Also, this looks like the shaman took the tome instead of the lion. Like choice.
They can get towers, but Lion can get finger damage.
But I think we need to get the finger kills. I think that's more important in this game because you have a very slow lineup, so you're just gonna sit back and farm. Like Duck is not gonna leave the jungle and actually for like probably another 15 minutes, and neither is Rockwell.
I agree. Maybe no one took the tome and it's still in stock. I
That
wouldn't be
is a
surprised.
possibility.
I
There's
would not
actually
be
no
surprised.
back.
Easy? The reaction times? Alright, Caff? Okay.
I watched that. What is Easy doing? I'm still watching.
He was
it.
actually so AFK, dude. Just walked
he literally-
right past the TP, didn't do
What?
anything, and Caff had to walk up and stun.
What?
What was that, DZ, man?
Fun, dude.
Still,
Thank you.
dude.
Where's
Still
Rockwell?
I don't know where Rockwell went. She's dead though. Oh,
No, she's not.
my. They have another
Shackle, shackle,
They have another
shackle.
That whole series
Oh
of
my, that
events.
was
That
so
entire
nice.
series of events. Oh
Just they
man.
finally got him. Where's
Yeah.
Rockwell? So net worth looks pretty much like you'd expect. Duck on top, followed closely by Mous, and then Rockwell. Surprisingly high net worth on D-Swift, I guess. But not
Oh,
really.
which means you got the silence on the Duck. He's not gonna be able to morph. Wow.
He
Cryptic.
actually just let him hit him 4 times. That's not
Sorry,
cryptic, by the
Zip.
way.
I see cryptic at the end and it really screws me over.
I
dude.
also got baited at the end of the draft screen, like cryptic's back? Question mark?
Yeah, dude. Nah, he actually popped bolt again. He's farming with it.
It'd be like that, you know?
He's brewmaster.
Alright, their revenge is level 5, and the level 7 brew just took the tome.
Oh no.
That ain't it. That ain't it,
Oh.
Chief.
He's gonna hit 9.
Is Brew level 10 really good? No, it's meaningless.
Oh, it's actually really bad now. Used to be really good.
On the bright side, the brew is now a higher level than the mid.
Very powerful.
Very powerful.
Old mouse. The old dead calf. No, he didn't. Wait, what? He just killed him. He's spanning on him. He has the ult up still.
I
DZ,
just feel
no!
it's
DZ
bad.
shackle! Not again! Oh no, not again, DZ! The reaction times.
Yeah,
The reaction times.
Mouse one is super greedy build this game.
Going straight Battle Fury.
No, I mean he went the Demon Edge for the Battle Fury.
Oh yeah,
Right
before the Battle
he
Fury.
got a
He was just in a 1v1 lane where he wasn't dying. I think that's fine.
Yeah, I don't. Why do people build phase on this hero still?
Uh, gives damage and armor. Armor is really nice.
Attack speed with ult, sir.
Yeah, attack speed with ult, but like you're not the the you're not ulting to farm. I think phase helps you farm more.
Does phase help you farm more? I don't know
Yeah, it
if
makes you
that's true.
faster, right? There's two things that help you farm, right? Actually clearing camps and getting to the camps. Phase gets you to the camps way faster.
I don't know if it makes up for that in the damage you lose in your ult though.
But like, if you're going Battle Fury, you're not really gonna be fighting early.
Yeah, I
And then like
guess
late
that's true.
game, it's not enough to matter.
Alright, Duck tried the cheeky thing with the
Healing word.
healing word. Did
Oh,
not.
they got the
Oh my
finger.
god!
I mean, actually really good plays from Duck though. Yeah, he turned
Yeah,
into
I
the
guess.
jug and span on him.
Stop saying spam.
Span.
It's not spam. It's
They're going
spam.
for Death Rocket,
Dire's
dude.
middle tower taking damage.
Where's the Ravage?
Doesn't want to waste it.
Cast Ravage.
Doesn't want to
please.
waste it.
Tower is being attacked.
Oh, that hurt. Also, I don't like this build from
From who?
D Swift.
Brown Boots, Soaring Vlads?
I think you don't go Soul Ring and the Vlads and the Brave.
I think you are right.
I think you go one of those and that's fine. Or you maybe even go two if it's like the Soul Ring
I
and
think
the
you do like
Bracer.
two
don't go all
Bracers
three.
Vlads usually, or like Soaring Vlads.
You don't even need the two Bracers anymore, man.
Yeah, I don't
Like you
know.
just
I think
I
it's,
think you just go Trebs instead. It's better.
fine. I don't think that. I think the Brown Boots is like bad here.
Actually,
I don't think you want Brown Boots on that hero. There's a Ravage.
that was a super bad Ravage.
He hit a
actually.
lot of people with it, but there's no damage.
That's-
Oh wait,
A Ravage. Oh,
Chest,
wait,
he's
what
here.
is that?
He has the meta duck.
Oh,
And the
man.
damage. They actually got a brew ult off at a decent time.
It did.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
It's gonna save the Zeus.
Dire's
No, the Zeus are dead.
tower is being attacked.
Wait, how did the Zeus?
Radiant's top tower
He
is
got
under
Rockwelled.
bottom
Oh,
tower.
wait, I thought he got out. Yikes, dude,
No.
I'm very tired.
The Rockwell just came out of the side jungle
Top tower is
and murked him.
I thought he murked someone else.
Rockwell is now ahead of Mouse, by the way.
Yeah.
Which is concerning considering that Duck is super ahead of Zeus
I don't
and
want.
Beast Swift is mega ahead of their enemy.
My net worth chart keeps disappearing.
Just put it back, well.
Yeah, but like I don't realize it disappears for a while.
Just put it back, well.
I did just put it back.
Did you low when you put it back? Alright. Mouse just got the 17-minute Battle Fury. It's alright. Not gonna cry about that, but it's not great.
His phase double Wraith Band is pretty good.
Mouse definitely maxed Healing Ward before Blade Dance. I don't know about that one.
Also don't know about that one. I think it's fine, but he's gonna farm slower.
Yeah.
It's like a little bit slower.
I don't know, is that an okay build to do? I don't actually know. I've
Like if
never
you're
seen
trying
anyone
to
do that.
fight early, or it may have been his
But he
lane.
got
He
Battle
just needed the
Fury.
healing word.
Radiant's bottom tower
That's
is
possible.
Like maybe he just was taking a lot of damage in lane and was having a hard time
I-
staying in it.
I have not seen this build before, so I don't know.
Ripties.
Radiant's
Yeah, I don't know why he was there.
He got a
Walk away.
sentry.
He put down a sentry ward and I don't know why.
He put down a sentry.
That was a pretty cute thing to try and get that deny on the tower, but he definitely mistimed it pretty severely. Would have been really cool if he got it though, to be honest. Alright, he just missed like 2 last hits. Come on, Duck.
Duck?
Duck. Lol.
Duck missed 2 last hits?
No, Mouse, dude. I was watching
Oh.
him just... He was trying to deny a tower and then kill the wave. He just like missed 2 CS on the wave.
Oh.
He didn't need to.
That Rocket's gonna run into Duck.
Not again. This guy's gotta learn to stop leaving his base like this.
Oh,
Like,
Duck.
he's actually died
He got the
same spot
strength.
4 times.
Like I said, dude, Duck on full agi can't die to a full thing of Zeus spells, and so then he just starts strength morphing and kills him.
Right, like, Zeus has 6 right now. At some point, you gotta stop doing things like that.
Oh, he's maxing static field. I think that's wrong. I think
What
with the
hero?
static, I don't know what hero has static field.
None of the heroes in this game. That's a disruptor spell.
Your Zeus?
That's that. Oh, okay.
Hello? Static storm?
Yeah.
Yikes, man.
Giant brain hours out here
Anyway,
today.
he's maxing static field, and I think that's objectively wrong.
That's a build.
That's the old build when
That was the build when Arc Lightning
that was
had a
pre.
mana cost scaled.
Yeah, that was pre static field nerf and pre arc lightning only having 80 mana.
Well, that
I
was
think-
all. We did that build only because Arc Lightning.
You
Had
couldn't
an
have the
80
mana.
cost,
You
and you
absolutely
couldn't sustain it.
Yeah.
But now it's the same at all levels, and the damage is just objectively better.
This fight is just they're getting chested and they're getting ducked. Duck still has like a ton of.
I'd appreciate if you never said the words "getting chested" ever again. By the way, Duck is still alive.
Yeah,
fucking.
he still has more
He was
agi to
fired.
more.
That was pretty cute from the Brewmaster, but it did not work.
Did not work. Yeah.
That however did just block his teammates.
Yeah, I
Duck
mean,
might
like,
die to this creep if he Agimorphs on it.
also Static Storm is much worse now.
Static Storm. Ah, you got baited.
There we go. I did it that time. No, Static Field is much worse now. Like, absolutely, I
don't
think you
I
max
don't think
QW.
It's worse, but it does something different. And I think the thing that the old Static Field did was more useful.
I think it's worse.
I think that may have just been a long way of saying
Yeah,
it.
it's worse.
Was...
I guess
Well,
it like
more damage to an individual target, but your team fight is worse because you don't just kill people with Static Field
it
anymore.
works from further away, which is good.
That's
but
cool, I guess, but who actually cares?
Yeah, like you can do more single target damage from further away, but like
Because the range was so big anyway.
the good thing about it was that like it hit everything, right? So if you're not like hitting someone, they're still taking a ton of Zeus damage. That's why like
Yeah, Static Field did a lot.
yeah, it did a ton.
This is different, and I think
It doesn't.
It's
The
just-
hero is very good still, but like
I think it's a different thing than what the old one
yeah,
did.
it's like
but
kind
I
of a
don't-
different playstyle. Like it might even be worth like taking cast range at 25 and like sitting really because like you can do that now, right? Previously cast
Yeah.
range was terrible because you would sit so far back that static field didn't work. But now you can
Well-
like actually take that skill and like your positioning can be really good on the hero now.
Like cast range, you also don't like the cast range because Arc Lightning down is really good.
Yeah, there's some games though the cast range is better.
It should have makes like Arc Lightning a 300 damage. It's very strong.
It makes it do more damage than your lightning bolt, which is
Yeah.
ridiculous. But like some games you
It's
just need to
not more
position
damage,
well.
but it's 50 damage less. The fact that it's even equivalent is ridiculous though, based on the cooldown difference.
Some games though, just positioning is huge, right? Like standing
I see that.
somewhere where you're not gonna die is much better than doing more damage with arc.
I think this is one of those games if they get to that point.
I think so too, because otherwise you're just gonna get jumped on by.
And
like, a
by
Warflame.
I know for a fact this is one of those games. Alright, I don't know
Quack
why
is
that.
killing.
I don't know why Brew was over there. That is not the place. I don't know why everyone is over here Mexican standoffing at each other instead of spreading out farming, especially if you're on the Radiant team right now. Sitting here like this is not the maneuver. Mouse appears to be figuring this out, but a little too slowly. Alright, never mind. He just stopped moving. Please go farm a camp,
Radiant's
Mouse.
middle tower is being attacked.
Also, the mid tower is being shoved in, which is not good. Radiant just kind of sitting and watching as Dire does things, just not the way this should be
I think
going.
Mouse wants to fight here,
Radiant's
but his
bottom
team
tower
doesn't.
under fire.
I
Caff
don't-
has a blink dagger. Missed the blink.
That's
dagger
not
from
good.
Mouse.
Radiant's
That's
structures
very
are
good for Caff.
fortified.
Oh,
Radiant's
DZ
bottom
went
tower is being
Aetherlands.
attacked.
That's objectively wrong, I think.
Yeah, that's we've had many talks about flaming shamans to go first item Netherlands.
Blink dagger is just more range.
What a range on that Earth Spike though.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. It's like the cast range talent. I feel like you don't see that very often, actually.
On what here?
Lion?
I think most lions actually go the cast range talent. You just play with psychopaths.
A lot of lions go for the damage talent because it lets you
I
kind
think-
of farm.
You just play with psychopaths.
I think Dota Plus has it like at 80-20 or something as well.
I think you go the 90 damage if you're going to go the gold per minute afterwards. Or you're not going to go to the gold
I
committed, if
think
that
if you're
makes sense.
core lion, the damage is definitely better.
Yeah, if you're core, okay. If you're no one, we're not talking about core lion,
Oh, blink X onto the Juggernaut.
and it's not going to do anything
Not
because
gonna
your
do
Shama's
anything.
weapon.
Caff is just dead, actually.
Yikes.
Duck is here.
He saw the duck there invis and thought it was going to happen, and he thought wrong.
They're chasing D's.
Duck is looking for
Oh,
something.
Duck, he's on Mouse. Mouse is just gonna. Oh, the Ravage Duck combo. Just too much damage.
Yeah, that was a lot of damage.
Shmeezy's ult goes off. Oh, Mouse is in the air. Not Mouse. Duck is in the air.
Duck. It's a lot of damage on the
There's a
rock wall, but
Sunder.
at the same time, he is a TB.
He did Sunder.
And that's going to be running out on
Brewmaster's
the
about to
booster
pop.
right now.
He's just dead.
And there's the gush. Okay, he's safe.
Yikes.
I think that's GG. They got a lot of time on this metamorph. They can just.
Push down mid. They're gonna get a Rax here for sure.
Yeah.
Duck might like try and dive tier 4s for a Zeus though and then throw. But
Duck almost has. Oh, Duck went Manta TB and make a bunch of TB illusions with his Manta. When he hits 20. That's pretty good.
that's pretty good actually.
I can't think of any other reason why you would buy this game. There's literally no other reason.
Turn it to TB meta and then Manta. That's actually really funny.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I like it.
There's actually no other reason to purchase that.
What can you purge? Brewmaster Brew? I think that's literally the only thing.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, you can dodge projectiles, I guess, but just buy a Lincoln's Well.
it's a meme build. I like it. Usually I'd
I
flame.
don't even think that's a meme build at this point. I think that's actually what you.
Yeah, man.
That was a bad match time. They're not gonna have this for the next fight. They need that.
They're just trying to run.
I don't know why. Alright, this is looking like this might be a fake back here. Someone's gonna get collapsed on if they mess up.
Duck.
Looks like Duck might have messed up. Alright, he
Nice,
realizes
nice.
he doesn't actually want to do that. Oh, the Zeus built out a really long time ago in order to get a single component from the Scepter out of Courier.
He doesn't have Scepter yet at 26 minutes. This is a very sad Zeus.
Also, he's level 11. That feels very bad.
Incredibly sad Zeus.
Yeah. Alright, the Shaman is now going Yules. Don't do that. Build something else. Build a Blink. Come on, man. Do it. Do it.
Yeah, you need a blink, I think, for sure.
Caff is going Aeolans now, though. Kind of cool.
If you build it after the blink, I think it's acceptable. But like,
Yeah.
either before blink is just, I think, objectively wrong.
He went the cast range, though, first. Now he's going Aeolans. He's really trying to hit people from long range.
Long range beam.
Please don't talk about long range beams. I like how they smoked to get, like, find the jug and then walked right past the camp.
I think it was a warding smoke. Except Duck was
That
just
is
sitting there
possible.
farming the camps, and so they didn't need to.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Swift is blinking on a bad bottom, but I can't kill that
Swift
here.
actually shred switches. I've never noticed that before.
The silence.
The silence. Yeah, please.
I wish Monkey King could get Jingu on himself.
Naga.scrub.wa. I forgot that was my team tag.
Wow.
Wow.
Uh-oh, Mouse.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh,
He's taking a lot of
Spaghetti.
damage. He killed himself on
The
the
reflection,
reflection.
the reflection just
Reflection.
crit for like 400 damage.
Oh no. My game crashed.
Oh no.
Can you request a pause? Don't pause, but ask them if they can pause.
No one responded to me. If you want, baby. Alright.
Yikes. I mean, you technically can't be pausing, but... That's right, no one's gonna watch this VOD anyway.
Alright, we're paused.
One of them pause?
Yeah,
Alright,
Rockwell
alright,
paused.
alright, cool, cool.
Or Beast Swift paused. Alright, now we're unpaused. Why are we pausing for non?
Video games.
I'm back,
Alright,
dude.
Beast Swift instantly repaused.
Rockwell AFK? Oh, okay.
GG? Fake?
What is
No,
happening?
they're unpaused.
Oh, he said go. No, he said go, go, go.
No, the Rockwell's AFK.
Rock was? Oh, Rock was.
What a professional.
Oh, they're just gonna go, dude. I shouldn't have asked you to request a pause, I'll be honest.
I'm blaming you. Hey man, it's all on the bot, okay? You can't hide the evidence. I'm just drawing circles.
Look, they don't
around
have to pause, alright? Yeah, they don't have to.
Radiant's top tower is under siege.
He's getting pinged by P-Swift.
They didn't have to pause.
No, they didn't.
Did they just snake a... Oh, they snaked the tower. Oh, it's gonna go down. Oh, the blink. The double hex! The double hex!
Rockwell's still sitting in the Roche pit, by the way.
Caff is dead. A little bit of a failed finger there. They're just fighting without him.
It's going okay. It's no longer going very okay.
Oh, the Jug got his ult off. Fighting without chest, dude. What is happening?
There's gonna be some all chat after this one. He just started moving. He's back up.
He's back.
He's getting a tilt.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
Why didn't you wait?
Look, they... Why didn't you pause, B-Swift?
Why didn't he pause twice? I don't know if he could.
Oh, maybe his team... Dude, Duck is actually
doesn't-
baiting so
He
hard right
doesn't
now.
have the mana.
Oh, now TP is here!
God is here.
You need to hit Mouse.
Need to hit the mouse, dude.
Okay, Mouse is dying. Yo, Duck is helping kind of now.
What?
Oh, the swap. What? What was that swap?
That was actually smart because
What
now
is
the Venge-
happening? Was
The
this
Venge
smart?
is safe now, though. Yeah, the Venge is safe. They don't have the ward up.
Yes. Oh, now Caff is back. Oh, Duck's gonna die to this. He's gonna die to the Nimbus, dude. Oh
He made it.
no. He's still on the high ground. What just happened?
What just happened? Oh no, he found him.
Oh man, that was really something.
That was truly something. that was like 9 rule violations all over. That was hilarious.
Who cares, man? Learning
Yeah,
League.
I'm gonna get banned by Greg for this match because I cock as a spectator.
Same.
And it's true.
Oh, Caff and B-Swift are going in 2v5.
All the time.
Oh, now Duck's here. He got the E-Blade. Oh, he turned into Zeus! Oh no, he died.
Crap.
Duck. He E-Bladed, but he didn't use Adaptive Strike, I think.
He doesn't have his 20 yet. He needs his 20, and then he needs to do the TB meta.
Yeah,
game.
they need the TB meta. I think he's fine.
Alright, the event just silenced himself again.
I think Duck is completely fine. He's
Oh,
started morphing the wrong way. Oh, very nice Ravage, actually. Oh no. The juggle, it just doesn't do any damage to TB. He sundered himself lower. He actually just sundered himself to lower HP.
Rockwell and Duck are both out, dude.
Oh, it's happening! It's happening! Do it.
Oh, he's getting the rune.
Do the meme. Do the
He's a tiny
meme.
baby.
Do the meme.
Dude, I love
He's doing it.
He's doing the meme. He's actually so strong.
So big. He's 600 damage. The
No, go
DD.
back into meta form, you ape.
Oh, it cancels it when you swap back.
You ape.
Oh,
I
nice
just
finger
saw finger
cancel.
warming up
Yeah,
there.
finger cancel. Wait, he just double ulted. Wait, did you see that? Is that just a graphical error?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I have no idea what you're talking about.
On my screen, Abaddon was in his ult form, and then he ulted again.
Yeah, that's definitely a you.
Alright, alright.
Oh, he still has the damage bonus from Metamorph.
Yeah, he gets the damage, he doesn't get the range, though.
He still has the particle effect, though, which is a big meme.
Like, yeah, I think he like either doesn't get the range or like the movements. I don't remember how it works. It's really weird.
But he gets the particle effect, though, and that's what he really needed.
Yeah, yeah, the particle effect, very powerful. And he definitely gets the damage, I think.
No, he doesn't have it anymore, but he was. Maybe he
Chest
does.
is
Maybe he
going.
does still have it actually, because he's pretty hard.
There's no way he has it. Actually, I don't know how this interaction works
I
completely.
actually have no idea. I actually have no clue whatsoever. It might just be completely bored.
It's probably a spectator bug where his animation is still Terrorblades.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
Possibly.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Duck is just watching the event? That was interesting. Oh, he got back?
Oh, nice Sunder.
Ooh. Nice Thunder.
Gets the ult off. Doesn't do any damage though. And
That did nothing.
I told you, man. This hero has 40 armor right now.
Chest Rockwell's really been turning up, dude.
Yeah. No, there's 2 Terrorblades.
Alright, so Duck definitely had the bonus damage from the TV meta the entire time he was not in TV form. Alright, or maybe I'm actually retarded. I don't
I
know.
think you might be retarded.
I think I'm
Both of us
retarded.
might be retarded.
That's possible as well.
I just killed the Brewlings. It's pretty fun. Chest is
Happy hour,
securing
dude.
Megas. Duck is securing Juggernaut.
Meanwhile, Snake Wardens are not targeted on.
They were killing Brewmaster. Oh, Duck! Silence him! He's diving. The mad lad. You don't have your ultimate on that hero. Oh, the finger. Oh, that's great. It's actually great. Oh, the
I
finger.
don't think you meant to do that.
I think, yeah, that was a mistake. Well, GG. Two pretty stompy victories, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I
well,
think these two teams are in 2 completely different leagues. In
I
terms
think
of,
Mouse team is is in LD12, and Duck team is not.
I mean, I rated Duck team very highly, and I put Mouse as like a maybe.
The chess Duck combo is. I knew Duck would be good, but chess turned out to be way better than.
I mean, Beastwiff usually plays really well. This game, not so much, but
Okay, Beastwick was actually just Oro Holder this game. It was
yeah,
very
this
worth it.
game, I mean, he did his whatever. He had a Vlad's in a pipe, whatever. Usually he plays pretty
Yeah.
well though.
That's fair.
So like, the 3 cores on that team all do very well.
I know I'm much less confident in Beastwift, but Rockwell has been major.
If Beastwift actually gets a hero he plays, he does really well. Last week he did really well, both games.
I see. Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't play Tide, maybe it's just because he was on Tide, but yeah, he didn't do quite as well this game.
Yeah. Rockwell doing really good though. Really playing the safe lane very well. He's playing insurance policy every game, and it's going very well.
Yeah. Duck just like memes around and tries to solo carry the game, and if that doesn't work, they have chest.
Yeah, he's just playing insurance policy.
Well, GG easy.
Clap.